It is never early enough to start saving your resources for Vidomina. Let's collect the rewards on my main account. Look at this. Well, you could look at this for a while, but now you have to go to the inventory to do so. 9 of these, 6 of these, out of 2 there is 6. 6 of these. Both the chests, but it's not ended yet. Oh, 600 of these. Some Angelic Alliance, Cornucopia, and I spent this too bad. I couldn't forecast that this would also be in. So you see, that's a lot of things, plus some red emblems, plus dream catchers, plus other things. That's a lot of things, like really a lot of things to go through. And then you can obviously get started with, okay, this is a +0. I'll leave this for later. I mean, I'm not threatened anyway. Let's see this one. Not a bad place to invest. Four of them in total. And you know, we have so many chests that eventually we'll be able to get the 6th one in case we need 6. So I would normally hoard 6 of these. Hero armor, it's always helpful. Let's see if it changes our situation. Universal 4. And the 5th one takes double. So at this stage I cannot do much with hero armor. I'll continue hoarding. Then divine gear. Level 1 is confirmed. And for level 2, we need a bit. Now, we have 6 deluxe component chests though. So I might as well get started building level 2. And then I'll somehow get that one later. So getting from 0 to 2 immediately, that doesn't hurt. But then we have to be on a divine gear diet. Because, well, who knows what else is gonna be at stake. So this is done. Now we're at level 2. Then these chests, I won't touch these chests for now. Why would I? Who knows what else we would need. I cannot touch these because it's a Sunday. Even if you see it on a Monday, it's still a Sunday for me. Heaven. That's good. Because we're gonna get level 1 Angelic Alliance. This is for those who don't use Sword of the Gods. Because then we'll have at least some extra skills. I think I need +2 for this. And I could get the level 2 Angelic Alliance. I'm just hoarding these 6 pieces just in case. And Cornucopia, I think there was 2 that was available. So we need +6, right? And I have to do this on a Sunday, obviously, because on Monday I'm gonna get the increased rewards. Now it's +6. Looking forward to the +8, it's a bit of an extra. I think damage or damage reduction, we'll see. And then, let's see, current power 311. And the new power afterwards. I'm doing just the artifacts, nothing else. Easily a 100,000 diamond event, plus 100,000 plus. What are we getting? All friendly units attack by 16%, attack speed by 10%, movement speed a bit. Who knows what? Lasts for 20 seconds. Amazing. Not much. But it's good enough. Now, on another... Let's see. Other artifact. This one is good. Elemental attack, defense, and so on. For different elements. Then we have cornucopia to +6. $50 soul stones right now. Unit XP, I don't understand why it delivers this, but doesn't matter. So there is nothing on level 6, but there is unit damage 15% on level 8. I'm looking forward to it. Now we're gonna go to level 6. We're gonna get 60 star souls now weekly. 10 extra. And then the beloved divine gear. I was looking for just one component, but I was frugal with it because I preferred entering the event. I was in a way ahead, way behind situation anyway, so no one is threatening me from behind, and I'm not threatening anyone. If you saw who I'm up against, you would understand. Okay, getting up to level 2. That helps, but first let's activate level 1. Divine gear, elemental attack, defense, and so on. 20. So you see the perception pendant is a lower level of this. Union damage increment and union damage reduction of friendly units 40%. Amazing. Next, level 2. Healing received of friendly units by 30% and fire type attack, defense, and so on, 10 each. Union damage increment and damage reduction an extra 20%. Amazing. Let's get to it. This was divine gear. We got from +0 all the way to +2. And I'm not gonna take this to level 5 now. I could, because I have like 12 components in total. But I would rather hoard the deluxe chests and everything else. I could open 2 prestigious chests just in case anyone had Angelic Alliance level 2+. And then I would get 6 of these. But these prestigious chests are quite precious, not these. These are even better, but these are quite precious because you have 6 of them. Next time, who knows what other artifact is gonna be in there. You see, like, we can choose right now. Any. And then I'll make sure that I have enough materials for Vidomina next time. So I'm just holding on to the chests. And that's all I can do. Instead of 311, we got 200,000 plus extra power. Artifact-wise, others didn't really do much. So these are my artifacts now. This is +6, this is +2, this is +1. I spoiled this +3, I shouldn't have done this. This is +1. So I did quite a lot and others didn't. Well, Titan did something. +1, +4, +2. He doesn't... Oh, interesting, okay. So he doesn't even have Divine Gear, doesn't even have Hero Armor, these kinds of things. But in exchange he has very good green artifacts. Okay, so maybe this is one reason why we're a bit ahead despite Titan having a better hero. But this doesn't happen, it's not gonna happen for long. Chris as well, where is your hero armor, where is your other things? Okay, let's go back to the inventory, let's see if I was missing anything. 2.7k star souls because we got 600. Or 400 new, but we had 200 before. Oh, and I forgot this. All zeros. Or did I forget this, or did I just leave this? Because the thing is that I don't want to move this down to 3. Maybe we can use 6 in total, and then I cannot open 6 at the moment. So I might as well just hoard it. This one I'll need to open the 2nd generation token. So altogether, this was a good deal. Yeah, emblems as well, I only opened them during events. Why would I do anything otherwise? So this was a good event. And I have a lot of artifact boxes hoarded. because that's what the game taught me like half a year ago. So I've been doing this. And from now on, things are a bit different. Let's see if we can awaken any of my units. I mean, Miracle Pursuit. This Polyphemus, don't worry about it, this is gonna be just food. And I'm looking for awakening champions. For example, Sister. Miracle Pursuit. I'm looking for this level 5 awakening, let's see what's going on. So we need 80 tokens. Now I happen to earn champion tokens like these ones after the 6-star champions. So I got 15, so I need 65 more. Now Polyphemus I might even activate at one point, because you'll need to inlay champions in other champions. For that, if you get 530 tokens, then go for it. I already have the Wyvern from the event a bit more than a year ago. So I'll take 65 of the Wyvern tokens that is currently useless to me, because I'm not gonna level the Wyvern up. Confirm, and now I have 80. Dismantling is done. I didn't even need to use champion tokens or anything whatsoever. And then I just need the 8 star souls. So I go back to the inventory. After the event, obviously it's easier to get stronger. I'll synthesize 8. Always make sure to only synthesize the number of star souls that you need, because otherwise this right hand side synthesized star soul is not displayed anywhere for you. So for example, if you have the Sunday event, you might want to know, just might, when you click here, whether you're low in stock or high. At this time I'm still quite high, so I can buy other things if absolutely needed, because I had too much star souls, let alone the level 6 cornucopia now. So this is what you need to do as well, to understand. Don't synthesize the star souls. And now we're gonna go, this is what I should have done when I joined this server. Instead of awakening the Judicator, I should have gone all in on the Sister. I didn't, because I was dumb. Let's correct the mistake. You know, this is the interesting thing about these types of games. You played badly, not a problem. In the future you'll be able to correct the mistakes. We're gonna go Genesis plus 5. Bit of extra attack HP roster. Plus the skill. Healing by 60% increase. Block value by 600. Earth attack, air defense 60 each. Amazing. Now we're looking for level 6. You know what? I could do it right now. Question is if I want to. I could do it right now because essentially to dismantle champions I have the 100 tokens. But as I said, the question is I might not want to use the Polyphemus tokens. I might prefer using the Wyvern tokens and continue collecting the Polyphemus up to 530 I think, or 520, let's see. 80 plus 100 is 180, plus 150 is 330, plus 200 is 530. I need 530 tokens of Polyphemus to get a 6-star champion that I can enclose in an awakened other champion. And Genesis plus 6 is all about this enclosing. So that's what I might want to do. And with the star souls, my star souls are basically freed. So this doesn't yet have an awakening. Arcane Archer awakening is gonna be amazing one day, because then Arcane Archer will be usable without Arcane Eagle. And this is amazing in turn, because then you'll be able to use a Divine Herald instead of the Arcane Eagle. Which Divine Herald am I talking about? Maybe this one. The Metallic Gorgon, the new one. Don't get shocked at the choice of emblem. I just don't have enough yet. So this is a placeholder emblem. And Radiant Tome, I think Yeah, that's the thing. I completely forgot that I created some new emblems because I didn't have to do anything with it. Yeah, this is not optimal emblem once again. I need more jealousies. So this is the first unit. Now this is not healing. Yeah, I could use many. I'll equip this one for now. Done. This could use an emblem as well. Oh, my emblems are so bad. The orange emblems, I know. So I'll equip this. The genie is essentially I would rather equip this on the genie, but then I'll have to go back and equip something else. Now this is not a defensive unit, so it's not ideal. This is a placeholder emblem for now. But wait a minute, Metallic Gorgon. Okay, the Metallic Gorgon is gonna get a defensive emblem for now. I mean, better than nothing. And then, who else? This should get a healer emblem. Talking about healer emblems, do we have Spring of Immortality? Yeah, because I created FU, only 5/6. And then this has been solved. I'm collecting this slowly, so I only want to buy them during limited time cumulative spending event. Wednesday to Sunday. Now Sunday is the second week of the token, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday I buy the first batch of tokens, on Sunday I buy the second batch. Sooner or later it's gonna be 6-starred. I don't mind if someone else 6-stars the unit before. Now I still use this unit, so it's gonna deserve my very last defensive emblem. Okay. And now we're slightly more competitive, not much more, just slightly. I haven't tested my formations. I might need to, because yeah, this is the defensive unit. One thing I would need, oh yeah, instead of the genie, let's switch it to the new unit. That's evident, I think. The Metallic Gorgon is right now sitting in the backup formation. Instead of the backup formation, I might move this to the primary formation sooner or later. But right now Arcane Eagle is there because of the Arcane Archer synergy. So right now this is still my main formation. I would need to do some testing to understand what would make sense. And the reason why I have a different hero, I should have basically this hero right now. This is my best current hero, only generation 3. I'm looking forward to the generation 3.5. I just need 2 tokens, but I'm not gonna buy something from the cash shop that I'm gonna get for free anyway. I mean, $15 wasted, what's the point? And one thing that I could use better adjutants here. This is an excellent adjutant candidate. So I might as well check out hero-wise what is going on with the Warden. How many universal hero tokens do I have? This is also important, so promote universal tokens. I have almost 600 and I already got 30. So I could use a full level up. Let's see how many spell scrolls do I have. Only 25,000. Then I can wait with the promotion. This is another way to make sure that my account gets stronger. Because if I had like 40k plus spell scrolls, like a lot more spell scrolls, then I would be able to max out the adjutant. And if you read this adjutant, possesses unit damage reduction of all units, double for Divine Herald. This is not a bad adjutant to have. And if it's not an adjutant, then it's a main hero for a third team, for example. Not a bad third team hero. So looking forward to it, I'm not rushing though. I mean, why would I rush? If you think about it, well, let's see. Let's fight. He has this hero as well, evidently. I'm intrigued. This is the healer war machine. I'm intrigued if he's not using the second war machine at all for a reason. Because I know that the attacker war machine counts as a unit and interacts with a unit. And that's not optimal. Anyway, let's see if I've survived more than 32 seconds. 32 seconds has been my benchmark so far. Made some changes. You know, every little helps. I mean, if I survive a bit longer, it's not bad. I'm not looking for some like big glorious victory or anything. Yeah, so I won myself 5 seconds with these changes. So I told you I know who I'm up against, okay? So it's very, very far. This is why I have absolutely no reason to rush. Why would I? I would rather hoard all of these things, including the 3.5 tokens. Why would I get the generation 3.5 hero today? This is an effort that has been going on for more than a year. Now, if I'm gonna get it like 3-4 weeks earlier or later, it just doesn't matter. So I'm hoarding these artifacts, I'm hoarding everything. I'm hoarding red emblems, covenants. This I'm only hoarding because there is on Sunday the shop is closed. Otherwise I would not hoard it. And these ones I hoard because of the events. So I think I can be hopeful that things will work out well. And I'm in it for the long run, you know, the journey itself, to make some incremental small steps towards getting better overall. Not on this server, but overall Dragon League and everywhere else. Because, you know, I'm not a quitter type. That's why. So as long as I see that that there is a goal to pursue, I'm gonna continue pursuing the goal. Actually, I've quit multiple accounts before, obviously, but only after reaching a given goal. Otherwise, I would not quit. And I think I'm quite surprised that others have not drastically increased their, well, we can call it fake power or any power, because it seems like that they didn't make good use of Vidomina. I would assume that at least 80% of the player base are doing a bad job at it. So start hoarding right now. Not kidding about it. And then thank me later.